Hello everyone, welcome to the stream. Apologies for the silence there for just a moment, my microphone was starting up. Anyway, there's the song you were just listening to, that is Superhuman by Miracle of Sound, based on The Boys. A show that I have not seen myself, but I have heard, well, mixed things about. I've heard that it is good at what it does, but that what it does is not for everyone. Anyway, let me go ahead and get you into the actual stream so you can, see me. Hello everyone, welcome, I'm Peter Moxilin, keeper of the archives. Welcome to the weekly anime watch-along. Usual disclaimer here, you are not actually going to be watching the anime on this stream with me. You're just going to have this screen the entire time, showing what show we're watching and what episode we're on over on this side. Yeah, this side. I am going to be watching the anime live, but I don't want my channel to get nuked from copyright strikes, so you're going to just have to watch on your own. I trust you know how to use the internet. If you don't have a Crunchyroll premium subscription, then I trust you have your ways. And or, by all means, feel free to watch this in VOD form after the fact, where you can just, pause whenever I'm reacting, along with whenever you get ads or whatever. Anyway, before anything else, let me go ahead and mute desktop, just to make sure that I don't accidentally, let any sound through. Now, before we get into the anime watch-along for this week, I have some interesting stuff here actually for the drink-along, in case you want to have whatever it is I'm drinking. First of all, I just have basic-ass Lipton tea here. Did I forget to sugar that? Oh, no, right. I ran out of simple syrup, but I did have granulated sugar to use, so I have sugar mixed in there. I have no idea how much, though. Still pretty hot, actually. Ah, right, my internet. Give me just a second here. I'm going to go to BRB, and I'm going to go plug in my Ethernet. Apologies, one moment. Okay, let me bring you back. Apologies for that. In case you weren't here for the small journey that I went through over the past 2 or 3 weeks, I tried to get a computer upgrade so that I could have my computer not be blocking my bathroom now that my sister lives with me, and so I need to use the bathroom that the PC was blocking. That was a mixed upgrade that I had to then un-upgrade, and I just forgot to re-plug in the Ethernet until right now, because for one stream it worked totally fine. Then my internet on this PC was dying the next stream. So, whoops. Anyway, hopefully we're going to be stable. I'll try to keep my eye on the little icon to see if it flickers from green, but looks like we're pretty stable at the moment. Anyway, what I was saying there is that we actually have a bit of an interesting thing here for the drink along, because there were 2 things that happened in quick succession. Due to having kind of a sub drink along with my sister when we do our own anime nights on Saturdays, we actually killed a bottle of whiskey, because I'd just been draining the same bottle for the past, 6 months or whatever. And on top of that, give me one moment, my phone was doing a thing. And on top of that, I finally decided to just bite the bullet, and I bought a bottle of gin. Yeah, to this point, I've never had gin before, actually. I've tasted gin once before, and it wasn't my favorite, but I wasn't against it either. Then again, the place I tasted from actually emphasized that they weren't going for a lot of juniper. They were going for more citrus. That might cause a difference. But anyway, I've picked up a bottle of Tanqueray. If there's anything more specific than that, I don't know it. I just know that it's Tanqueray London Dry. And it is like 47.3% alcohol or something. Like, it's not a standard proof. Aside from that, because I have 1 ounce of that poured into a shot glass right here. Let's say I went through the tea, the gin. I do have a glass of water next to me, but it's actually not quite standard water. I poured some cinnamon syrup in there just to give it some more flavor. Because cinnamon syrup is some powerful stuff. Like, you can tell that there is cinnamon syrup in something very easily. And then finally, I have an old-fashioned. And the reason why the old-fashioned is interesting is because, like I mentioned, my sister and I recently killed the bottle of whiskey that I'd been using. So, that bottle was actually a bottle of Johnny Walker Double Black Label. Not like top shelf stuff, but mid-shelf stuff. It's more than what I would normally spend because it was actually given as a gift several years ago before I drank. Technically, it was a gift to my dad, and I then got it when I moved out of my parents' place. But anyway, that aside, as a result, I now have a new bottle of whiskey, so I figured I'd taste it, but instead of just having both the gin and the whiskey be just in a shot glass and I just try them and that's it, I decided to make the whiskey into an old-fashioned. Technically, I don't have an orange twist in there, so it is missing a little bit, but it is the whiskey, the sweetener, because I had a little over a quarter ounce of simple remaining, that's where it went, and then 2 dashes of Angostura bitters. So I'm going to actually drink some of the water first here. Oh, well, actually the cinnamon syrup, oh, there it is. On initial sip there, you can tell there's some sweetness in there, but the cinnamon doesn't hit you till like the later part of the mid flavor. It's actually kind of an interesting way to do that. Huh. That's going to be a very specific proportion, but I want to keep that in mind. Okay, old-fashioned. How are you going to go? Yeah, it smells like an old-fashioned. I know there's going to be less of a smoky flavor because Double Black Label is basically defined by having a lot of smoke. Because Johnny Walker in general has a lot of smoke, and Double Black was known for having more smoke. So, oh, in case I didn't mention, the whiskey that I have now is Monkey Shoulder. Oh. Because the Double Black is the only whiskey I've really had in any serious quantity, what really surprises me there is that it has a strong apple note to me. Yeah, I can still tell that it's whiskey very clearly. It's still an old-fashioned, so it's not killing the alcohol bite. Yeah, it's got like more fruity or floralness to it. Okay, so Johnny Walker really does lean into the smoke then, because that was always the thing that I kind of disliked about my whiskey, was like, this is almost like ashen in its flavor. It's for someone, but I don't think it's for me, and it's the only bottle I had. Okay, a little bit of cinnamon water in order to semi-reset the palate. Hey, YouTube, don't do that. Okay, let's take a sip of the gin. You know what? No, actually, I'm going to wait a moment on this. Because I've delayed for so long and we're almost 15 minutes in, I'm going to go ahead and start up Raven of the Inner Palace, and I will try the gin when we're in the opening. I kind of thought maybe to do that with the old-fashioned, but I just kind of wanted to give it a shot. So, copy, paste. There is the episode link. I'm going to go full screen. Take a sip of tea really quick. You're the sugar sunk to the bottom, or I didn't use enough. Oh well. Anyway, desktop is muted, so there's no danger there. Okay, starting in 3, 2, 1, boop. Oh wait, don't we know you? Is that Juju? No, I don't think so. So is it a curse? Well, it worked. Oh, that is a very anime trope right there. I think it's from traditional Japanese, or maybe even Chinese at this point, theater, of having that shamisen, really strong notes going over the kind of supernatural thing. That's why they used it. That's why they had that as a thing in Demon Slayer, I'm pretty sure. That's getting off pretty lightly, actually. Why? I guess because it's a novelty. You're the Emperor. Yes. Have we met this guy before? Oh, I forgot to change over to the episode. Sorry. There you go. That's what we're on at the moment. I somehow doubt that. Unless you mean the previous one. Her actual name? Or her title? Were they trying to use that rumor as a way to dissuade him? Also, dude, maybe don't use your granddaughter as a bargaining chip. I know, Imperial China, that's kind of just a thing, but like, bleh. Okay, so now that we are on the opening, I'm actually going to turn down volume on my headset here so I can, talk and think. Okay, so Jin, a new base spirit. I have not had this aside from that one time I had a tasting with some friends. Okay, if that's what Juniper smells like, then I don't think I'm gonna like it actually. It definitely reminds me of paint thinner, but like it doesn't smell like acetone. Yeah, it smells like some other kind of almost bleach or something, I guess. Okay, it's got bite and it lingers. But the actual flavor, I'm kind of in favor of. Like, I'm thinking of it as peppery, but that might just be because it burns. Yeah, assumedly that kind of herbal pepperiness that I'm detecting is the juniper, and okay, I could see that working in stuff. Maybe not entirely on its own, but in general. Anyway, back to the actual show. Getting some water really quickly. That is strong. We know. Yeah, and she's the Winter Emperor. Are we starting up a new Tankabon each episode or something? By the way, I didn't say this explicitly, but in terms of the actual drinks here, I mentioned that I have an old-fashioned, and I mentioned that the gin is in a shot glass. I explicitly poured 1 ounce of gin and then the 2 ounces of whiskey for the old-fashioned. So this is a bit of a heavy drink for me now. Like, it's not combined to one drink, it's 2 separate, but it is more alcohol than I would usually have in a single night. As usual, I am being careful, I am being safe. I've upped the quantity because I'm trying out 2 new liquors at once. This is not a standard for me. Oh yeah, you knew the previous consort, didn't you? Lin Yang. I keep forgetting that name. Do we know that name? Oh, Lin Yang is not the god, it's the previous consort, right. You can just use his first name, okay. An old dude probably knows the thing with the emperors. I don't totally remember, but he probably does. And or Raven Consort just don't care. I don't know that name. God, this is a show where everyone has 3 different names, and half of them, at least, are not pronounced in any way close to what they're spelled like. And the localization from, like, Your Majesty to Raven Consort or whatever does not help. Like that. Do we know much about you yet? You're the owl. You stopped the god from coming or something. The weight of my sins. No, legit, what's in there then? Because I'm thinking it's a head. Oh, fuck, he brought her omrice. Yes, you're sitting right in front of me. Then don't wear it. That'd be the mold. Where? Oh, okay. Fair. You do realize what your job is, right? How dare you show it to me? Now I need to help. What? Does that mean something? Okay, so the Red Sparrow is not a consort. I thought it was, since there was a lot of bird theming. Oh, that troop. And they had to choose to become a eunuch, so... Yeah, that makes sense. What's the normal number of strings on a lute? Oh, 4, okay. Thank you, show! Well then get him back, you're the fucking emperor. Hey, he has the fish thing. That actually is kind of fair. Very much being sin, but still, honestly pretty fair. Oh, I thought that was the old woman at first. Nope, it's the young kid. Literally the opposite. Are you going to have more of an arc child? Those aren't confectionaries. Um. Oh, okay. Yeah, that tracks. I mean, she's the most terrifyingly powerful individual in this show. Hey, it's like the entire central cast. Obviously, aside from the Emperor. Oh, okay, so the translation there is loop, but I heard him say biwa in the actual dialogue. Ooh. That's a really well-made instrument, then. And you can just play it. Okay. Kinda figured it'd be more like relic status, but no, it's just like a really well-made thing. More like he won't back the fuck up. I'm sorry, what was that name? Oh, we're back to flashback view. So he's antisocial. Damn, good on him. Never mind that previous statement. Man, Bocchi if it wasn't allowed to be a comedy. And he's dead. In retrospect, probably could have seen that coming. Ooh, that sounds like the worst possible thing you could have done there. Or he'll haunt you forever because he's angry. But that mask wasn't in the story, like, at all. I would. Instead, he just transformed into a vengeful ghost. I guess that's better, sure. You know, I talk about how everyone in the show is secretly an asshole, but it's the Imperial Court. That's kind of the default setting. What if the person wearing the mask plays the lute? Or the biwa? Yeah, you can just summon ghosts, can't you? I wonder if it's specifically Japan that introduced the biwa pick thing. Because surely the guy here would be using the like, crescent moon pick-looking thing if that was a standard practice for Imperial Japan. Or Imperial China, my apologies. Huh. So to be clear, according to the Raven Consort, this was the better option. He would have turned into a demon otherwise. I mean, pretty, but what changed in that moment? Did he touch the biwa or something? Like, it seemed like the vengeful zombie ghost-looking thing was just a moment away from touching either the player and probably killing him or the biwa, and then turned back into his normal self. Like, did it just take time for the music to get to him? Oh, well, time to burn another biwa. The animation was selling something a little bit more screaming crying, but okay, sure. Yes, it's almost like she's gone through character growth. Have you not noticed the rest of the cast existing? Actually, that is a good way to put that, yeah. I feel like they're about to get attacked. Yeah, that's true. Is he evil? Okay. I feel like there would be ways to make that less of a concern. I know they don't exactly have a pill, but they definitely have medicine of some kind. And probably more violent methods, and he's the Emperor, but we're not going to get too far into that. That is a great line for proving that it's definitely reasonable to be more cautious. Hey, look, an ambush of some kind. Oh no, you smell blood, okay. None of you are supernaturally gifted, so that's actually like, oh, that's bad. Damn! That tree was large and in half. I don't know if we knew that character or not. I feel like we're going to know that character because that would make for better drama. Okay, so yeah, in general, since we're in the ending credits here, this is probably one of the weaker shows of the ones that I'm watching this season. Like, I'm watching Blue Lock in my own time, and that's very much just punch each other. Do you not get that your lives are over if you lose? But yeah, this is also like, if I really felt strongly enough, then I might drop it. At this point, since we're on episode 10, realistically, I'll watch till the end, though. Is it 12 or 13? Let me go open up Anachart. Let's see, Karasu. Oh, whoops, wrong one. We want fall. Anachart defaults to winter now. Okay, Karasu. There it is. Okay, so total of 13 episodes. We got 3 left, and there's clearly some stuff brewing. This is not such a bad show that I actively want to stop watching it. It's just weaker in a season that is utterly stacked. Like, holy shit, this season. And that is preview for next episode, so close that tab. Because I already have all of the shows open up in their own tabs, because that was the last thing I did before starting the stream. But anyway, let's go ahead and move on to Gundam. And episode 9 is the latest one. Cool. I was worried that I'd misnumbered that, and I wanted to check, but never got around to it. So I'm glad I didn't need to. Come on. Load. You doing okay there, Crunchyroll? Gonna refresh the page here. Okay, that's a different loading. There we go. Okay, cool. Back to the first frame. Copy. Paste. There you go. Full screen. Take a sip of tea. Stir that up a little bit because I'm a little bit disappointed by how not sweet that is. That any better? About the same, actually. I probably just didn't put much sugar into it. Okay, anyway, starting in 3, 2, 1, boop. Subtitles are on, right? Yeah, subtitles English. They just didn't subtitle that first bit. Is this a flashback then? Because I don't remember Sleta being knocked off from being What's it called again? It's not just fiance. There's an actual term for it that they use. Effectively. Yeah, of course you are. Holder, there it is. Well, good news for you. Is your birthday coming up in modern time? I feel like the thing at the very beginning where it had some it's in Japanese and it looked like it was numbering, that might have been like 3 months ago or something. That's my guess, at least. If I'm totally wrong, then fair enough, I should probably be paying a little more attention. Your brain gets kind of split when you're streaming, though. Anyway, I got something like half an ounce of gin left. I thought I actually had gone through more. Yeah, I really can't describe that flavor very well. Because it's like spicy herb, but I can't. I know logically that is juniper, but beyond that, I don't know how to actually describe it. Has almost a bit of an anisette quality to it on the back flavor, kind of becomes a little bit more anise-like, the kind of black licorice flavor, but it's not as strongly black licorice as, say, absinthe is, where it's like, you smell it, oh, that's licorice. No, it's just kind of on the back note. There's just a little bit of I think that's what's going on. And that also might just be me stretching because I'm trying to think of a description. Sip of tea. More likely it's because of Soletta and Miorine. Uh, uh, I saw business transfer or something. Were the rules changed by the higher-ups or by the student council? Because that's awfully convenient that works out for you so well. Yeah, she's asking. Hey, well, it's that thing I was just saying. Duel? No. That's not good. Oh, he's definitely a real good pilot, isn't he? Oh, wait, 6-member team battle? What? I mean, actually, yes, it should be. Oh? To garner support from outside the group, maybe? Ah, exactly the reasoning I was saying. Oh god, you're gonna absolutely destroy, aren't you? It's like an actual duel. It's not just, two students having a petty squabble or something. What, do you two have a history or something? Are you sisters? No, wait. Lilik is, Earthian. No, you got one or two. Two or three, probably. So you got two pilots. Well, you were asked. How much networking can you do? I don't know what his goal is here. I feel like it's going to end up being intrapersonal, where it is like between him and his father or something. Is he back? Oh, hi. We know where this is going. It's just a matter of how long it takes. Unless you're going to subvert it, which would also be kind of cool. Yeah, that sounds about right. He already disowned you. What can he do? Hold up. You're too pure. I'll join you. Oh, or not. Okay. Kind of the equivalent of becoming the holder, but through more political means. Or I suppose economic means. Has he done anything untrustworthy yet? Like, I'm expecting him to have some kind of heel turn, even if not with respect to our characters. But so far he seems to just kind of be chill. Mutual trust. Yay. Are about to fucking die. Hey, that's already something. Okay, so got Ariel, a unique looking one, and four basic ass whatevers. Still have no idea what's going on with him. Like, it seems like it's cloning, but I forget if they've explicitly said it. I am convinced I've never heard your name before. Hi. I guess you have to be limber to sit in the cockpit. So are you all on permit system? Because we've seen a lot of aerial at this point, but we haven't actually seen, like, non-Gundam fighting all that much. They all have their own fan clubs. Yeah, I could believe her being I could believe her being a crowd favorite. Mobile suit container, probably. I'm hoping Lilik is actually, like, a badass, by the way. It'd be a fairly obvious way to go, but I want to see her just be actually super good at this. She's just so happy to be here. Maisie May, okay. So why did you specifically go for a group battle here? We haven't really addressed that yet, and I feel like it's going to be an advantage for Shadik somehow. Oh, of a team leader. Okay. This is going to be the end of the episode, isn't it? No? Good. Awesome. And honestly, that makes sense. Also, what the hell is this battlefield? Looks awesome. Because she's like the brains who's going to be organizing all of them. Show? Okay, there you go. He just decided to not have a subtitle for a moment. Ooh. That was actually pretty brutal. Do you have history you would like to flash back to? Because I don't know what's happening. What? Your 12th backup man. I was hoping that was actually going to be something of a rivalry, not just like a throwaway joke. Oh well. It is fun. It's just not what I was hoping for. I don't know how literal you're being with that. Hello, would you like to fucking help? From the school? Oh. Soletta, you have a new ally! I mean, so far they've worked pretty well. Oh, yeah, Choo-Choo can actually hold her own. I forgot about that. Haven't broken the antenna yet. Not yet, it isn't. Okay, so Choo-Choo's still in play, but they want you to think she isn't. Where are we gonna go with that? She didn't really choose that much any point here. You know, Selena, I feel like you could go just absolute hellfire here, shooting all directions, and at least that would make your situation a little better. Because so far we haven't really had to deal... Oh, that. Because so far we haven't really had to deal with power maximums or anything. Still. So it's old tech. Probably from back before Gundams were outlawed. How did you all miss so bad? Okay, so you can still pilot without the Gund system. It's just that with Gund, you're on another level altogether. She's having a soliloquy while piloting. How are you gonna repair Ariel? What, are you gonna activate Trans Am or something? Gundam 00 is like the only other Gundam show I've seen in its entirety. Yes, actually, that's basically what you're doing. Got it. Okay, I don't necessarily like that her mom smiled there. This feels like something of a rage mode slash evolution of the tech as a sacrifice. What did you activate? Oh, you're going back to kind of your childlike phase. I mean, that's something more than normal Gundams. For this world, at least. Don't monologue, you idiot! And was that Choo-Choo? I can't tell who the pilot was there, but yep, there it is. They incapacitated her, but didn't break the antenna blade thing. Damn, good comeback. Okay, seriously, how are you gonna fix that? She knows that she's live streaming. I love how much of a dork she is. Unfortunately, your thumbs up, thumbs down ratio is plummeting. Yeah, seriously, how are you gonna fix that? Completed. Okay, probably agreement. The duel is finished. Nah. I appreciate the sentiment, but nah. A really interesting way to go about this would be... That's an unripe tomato. Okay, there's symbolism there. An interesting way to go about that, by the way, would be if Shadik was just gone from the show now. Because, like, he wasn't there in the entryway when we cut back to him. So that'd just be a really interesting way to go about that. Anyway, it looks like we just have ending credits to the end here. Yep, looks like. So, let's go ahead and go to Chainsaw Man. Yay. It's a show that I very much appreciate, and I can understand why people absolutely love it. I struggle to get through this, I'll be honest. It looks so good and does not have an ounce of restraint in it. Anyway, copy, paste, there you go. Hello, Jin, I suddenly want more of you. I'm making a joke, don't worry. I try to always emphasize I am being careful with this, don't worry. Full screen, starting in 3, 2, 1, boop. Is this the bathroom stall? No, it looks like it's front door to an apartment. You're bringing him back? Didn't we end last episode with, hey, do you want to do it? God, this is well animated. Like, I don't know animation very well, but this looks really fluid. Does Denji know how to tie his own shoes? I could believe either way there. I'm going to go with yes, because I think we don't always see him in sandals. Damn, close. Yep, you are stripping. Okay. I'm going to guess that we don't entirely see her undressed, but we see her naked in the shower. That seems to be the vibe of this show. Then Aki walks in on her. I'm just projecting this scene out as I'm seeing this setup. I wonder if the part of the obscured screen is that he doesn't have shoes or doesn't have pants on. Oh, hey, we cut to after her shower. Did this show restraint for the first time in the past 8 episodes? Also, is this not Aki's place? Oh, this is the lead up to when Denji woke up in her bed, I think. Well, that's an interesting way to animate that. I feel like there's a different animation technique going on there that I don't know of. That I don't know about. Okay, now Denji, when she asks if you want to do it, I want you to say no. She is drunk. You are a minor. There are several ways that this should not be happening. Also, he's drunk, apparently. Yeah, it's not too difficult to say that. Oh, that's actually kind of interesting. They're animating this in a different way than the previous episode. Like, before, I think because it was from Denji's perspective, it was very much more of a head-on, normally animated scene. Whereas here, they're showing her talking while on a reverse shot via the mirror. And, like, that's actually a good show of production value, because that's a smile. Into the opening. Okay. Yeah, like, it's a very common practice to be able to just, like, regurgitate the same scene over again for context, especially because of, like, shonen filler and such. So it's, hey, remember this episode, or remember this scene from 20 episodes ago? Here's where it becomes relevant again. But them doing the same scene but animated differently is just like, oh, that's actually, they're doing something interesting. We'll go back to the old-fashioned. There is no longer any ice in this old-fashioned. And if it isn't clear, I'm just kind of being quiet over the opening, because I've grown to really like the song, actually. Although the visuals just being bonkers. Okay, so we're on episode 8. So he's still got a while to go in the show. Now, Denji, did you say no? Are you actually going to say it? You're okay, yeah, the show has no restraint, right. In order to be able to take his shirt off? Looks like. Okay, if for no other reason than Japanese censorship laws, obviously we're not going to be seeing anything. How far are we going to go with this, though? Denji's monologue here is kind of sounding like he might stop it himself because he wants... Never mind! I was going to say because he wants Makima, but he then literally just said yes. Something's going to stop them, right? This is like the one show where I could see them not stopping. Oh, like a lollipop or something. Oh, is it like an anti-drunk or something? Or anti-drunk lollipop or something? I wonder if that's why he was calling for water. That is true. Based on how memory works, I think that eventually it would fade, but that is a legitimate concern. Oh, it was her lollipop. Okay. That's definitely gonna override puke for him. Okay, looks like he managed to say no after remembering that. My god, he gained standards. That probably didn't come out correctly. It's like he gained judgment, like not just saying yes to anything, basically. I mean that as no judgment against the female character. I forget her name at the moment. My apologies. Did you forget? Do you care? Etc. Interesting that she knows it would be she takes advantage of him, not the other way around. Okay, and he is a minor. I was kind of wondering if Japan was going to say, oh no, he's 17 or something like that, and thus not a minor. No, I'm pretty sure even in like general Japan, it is 18. Much like in America, there are specific areas where it goes down from there. That is very much like a local thing, though, not the national level. You gonna say anything? Do you want to see him burn, or is this actually just you like him and want to see him succeed? I don't know how good Denji's gonna be at that, but this is an interesting alliance. Okay. Okay. I mean, make a nice little found family kind of core cast thing. That's okay. Hell, if you want the entire main cast to just have breakfast in their apartment, that sounds really fun, actually. That old guy seemed a bit more important. What is up with you? Because your subordinates were getting along? I don't know what her MO is. I heard that sound effect. Oh. Oh! Okay, assumedly she can, like, revive or something, because otherwise, what the fuck? show, you are not allowed to end. Okay. Are they legit gonna get rid of her? Because I just remembered that my sister mentioned getting a spoiler about her and basically saying, oh, well, if you're starting with that, so it's probably a spoiler from relatively recent from where we had seen at the time. So I could actually believe that Makima is dead. Are they actually going to do that? Okay, there's some kind of like mass hit on the public service devil hunters. We haven't seen the angel in the opening yet. Fair's fair. That was the group that we saw in the opening, but with Makima. Wait a moment. Oh. Hi, dramatic irony. We've seen you in the opening. Pretty sure I know from the episode title where this is going. How did you become a devil? Is it akin to Denji? Oh. Hi, the Yakuza guy. Oh, I thought you were the Gun Devil. Denji we know can heal. Thank you, power. Okay, so is like Denji. Oh. Oh, so that wasn't the Katana Devil, that was sorry, that wasn't the Gun Devil, that was Katana Man. Again, I watched like the first third of the Mother's Basement video, so I know some of the character names. I think that's the last of the names that I know, though. Well, you drew the sword. So, like, the devil assists you with getting killing blows? Or is that the number of years that you're eating with each strike? No, it is, like, counting down, okay. I personally would have gone for, like, a decapitation if possible, but it looks like you might be more of a stab-oriented technique. Okay. Fox Devils got more going on than I thought. Seriously, are they gonna do a lot of this or something? I thought that character was going to be a bit more important. Oh, I didn't realize that was a thing. Sorry, I watched Licorice Recoil last season. Guns were pretty common. With the Curse Devil. Hi. So he's double contracted? Hi, thing that shouldn't be physically possible based on our limited understanding of the events. Goodbye, Aki. Looks like it was center chest. We don't know of any undo button for a lot of this. Oh, so the suits are, like, actually, they have some kind of defensive properties. Will it amount to anything, though? Ah. Well, now we know what that character is. Okay, this is effective. Like, Aki might live through this. Denji can heal. Power is okay. Other than that, I'm not sure if they're gonna have an undo button. Like, everyone else might actually just be dead. So that's the Snake Devil, I guess. I feel like the disappearance might have been a little more effective in manga panel form, because it's like per panel you can essentially just erase part of their body to really keep up that sense of continually disappearing. In animation, that was about as good as it could have been, I think. And as usual, we now know to not skip the endings of Chainsaw Man. Okay, so Kopani and the other dude, we didn't actually see them get shot or anything, so they could theoretically be okay. Makima is the real shocker there. Like, I think they actually are going to kill her. I don't think they're going to pull an undo button on this. Again, Denji being the only one who gets any kind of reprisal from that because he can heal. And even then, we haven't seen him have to heal a brain injury before, so let's see how that goes. Okay, there's the ending. Hey, I will readily admit that episode pulled me in. Like, a lot of the time, Chainsaw Man up to this point has either been absolutely bombastic, fun action, or more gross out humor type stuff that I haven't really been a fan of. That episode, that got me. I'm not crying or anything, but I was in. Anyway, okay, kind of recenter myself here. By the way, we have not dropped a frame since I plugged the Ethernet in, so I'm going to try to make sure to do that for all streams from now on. Good to know. Okay, recenter. Let's go ahead and go on to Spy Family. The hell of a tonal shift, but sure. And 22, 22. Okay. The Underground Tennis Tournament. Sure, I'll see what they do with this. There. Full screen. Old fashioned. Yeah, I'm increasingly thinking that just the Johnny Walker double black super heavy smoke flavor was just not for me. Because I always had to work past that. Whereas the monkey shoulder having just that extra flavor that I described before, it's a lot easier to just drink that. Noted. I suppose that I was using a scotch instead of like a rye or whatever. I haven't really made that distinction until now. Oh well, moving on. Starting the episode in 3, 2, 1, boop. So we're at school. Oh no, we're at the hospital because we have daybreak, nightfall. I think it's nightfall. Yeah, he's happy. Did you actually just say the word knife instead of like whatever the Japanese word for knife is? I kind of want to see where they go with her character, actually, because, like, it's a fun enough foundation, but what are they going to do for repeated interaction? The Campbelldon. And while the opening goes... Nothing important on my phone. Okay. Hey, Twitter, anything new? Come on, load. Well, Twitter is being Twitter, apparently. Noted. Oh, good. Crunchyroll just shared literally the scene we just saw of the start of the attack on Denji and Co. Thanks, Crunchyroll. I'm sorry, what? Did Niji Sanji just get a new wave? I think so. I think Niji Sanji just got wave 7 or whatever. I'll look at that later. Looks like it's supposed to be the equivalent of the girl with the earring or whatever it is. Major player in ending the war, okay. Oh, yeah, that could be bad. Is it seriously going to be the prize of the table tennis tournament? One? You have one planet already? I thought you were better than that. And yes, I'm watching, but also, yep, Nijisanji at Nijisanji World, Nijisanji EN 7th Wave X Soleil. How the fuck do you pronounce that? Sun in French. It's X, then that word for sun. X Soleil, or whatever. One art piece as prize works for the setup. Maybe it would work in reality, but the show does not work in reality rules, so let's just not think about it too hard. Okay, it's not table tennis, it's just tennis. Okay. Oh no, that's the one thing that can throw her off. $10 years ago. Okay, but how good are you compared to a normal person then? Yeah, if you're playing against you'll probably be fine. I somehow doubt it. Is she actually going to be good at this? $40 to 1.3. Is there a reason why you did 1.3 and not like 120 to 1 or whatever the hell? 120 to 2? Maybe that's why. How did you train tennis in the mountains? No need to be a dick about it, though. Okay, Lloyd's being Lloyd. Got it. And game. Yeah, no, she's gonna be a monster too. Yeah, I'm having fun with this. I feel like her shtick could get old very quickly, but the like really cool collected exterior with the really infatuated interior does work pretty well. What the fuck is that animation? They're literally called the phony pair. Oh, okay, yep. Ah, the gentleman's agreement of not fixing the matches. Like, actually, oh, yeah, I think so. Yep, they are literally shooting up. Okay. I guess nothing's actually illegal in this tournament, because it's already illegal. Damn! Those are some good drugs. I half expected her internal monologue to then just be squee, because she was able to say anata. Lost in tots. Hey, you actually view her as a rival, or something to that effect. Oh, I realized that's like the, closed back version of yours normal shirt. I mean, he can't bring home the painting even if he wins, so what would he be bringing home? That is true. I suspect they are not. Jesus! What in the Bocchi is going on with your muscles? Are you sure about that? So, do those muscle enhancers have a time limit on them? Okay, legit, is their skull gonna hold up to their muscles? Nightfall, don't get weird. Damn it, Nightfall. Wait, if anything goes, can you just beat the shit out of them? Right. Oh, she just aimed for them. Got it. Oh, the prize is from his collection, but he has his own team, so he can all but guarantee that he never actually has to pay. Oh? Oh? Ah. Yeah, that's fair. So there's definitely going to be a hell of a lot of cheating. Have you not thought through the logistics of how that's going to work? Oh. I mean, honestly, that level of injury really doesn't seem that bad. That actually tracks, though. Okay. Maybe don't say the spy word out loud, even here. Assumedly, you've looked for bugs or something, but still. I think she might like him. It stings. Oh, nerve gas or something. I said nerve gas, I meant more like knockout gas. For 20 minutes. Lighter or denser than air? Lighter or heavier than air? Because at least that way you'd be able to breathe a little bit. Oh. Skin absorption from a gas. I wasn't thinking about that, actually. I'm kind of curious where they're going to go with this exactly, because we saw Lloyd and Nightfall's strategy there, so assumedly they're still at like 90% or something. Man, you're about to be poor. Oh, my king, 10 million's probably pocket change for him. Oh, neat. They're actually good at they're actually good at what they're gonna do. Hi. What? I know they said you can mod the rackets, but what is that? He literally has rockets on his racket. Okay. This is what we're doing now. That doesn't make it fair. Actually, okay, fine. I mean, if we ignore how obviously illegal all of this is, yeah, they're playing well. Wait, if it's 2 games to Campbell array, then they win, isn't it? Was it best? If they've already won 3, is it best 4 of 7? Oh, it's game as opposed to game set is what I was thinking of. Because game set is 2 of 3. And murder them? You back at full? Oh, they held out 3 to 6. And now they're back to being absolutely superhuman. Yes, and so will the next 5. What the hell was that? I assume it was based on spin, but that's like, that reverse direction 90 or ish degrees backwards? Ah, time for more cheating. I'm assuming they're just gonna raise. Oh, okay, or that. I was gonna say raise the mat or raise the net or something. No, they're gonna lower the floor. I feel like maybe you should have noticed that before, or like mentioned it. Kakui. You know you just called him senpai out loud, right? Like, I get. Wait, that's the end? Holy crap! I didn't think they were gonna. I didn't think they were gonna split that into multiple episodes. But anyway, what I was starting to say there, technically, it wouldn't exactly be inaccurate to call him senpai out loud. It's more just like, oh, so like he was her senpai before they got married or something, and she's just kind of reverting back to what she called him then. Anyway, I'm going to let the ending play out because I like it. But next, we're going to be going over to Bocchi the Rock episode 9. I think they're building up to their next song and or concert. Honestly, Bocchi is kind of just allowed to do whatever it feels like because it's so fun to watch. By the way, it's a little bit of an update. I got like a quarter-ish of an old-fashioned and under half an ounce of gin, I'd say. A little under half a thing of tea, and the water's mostly gone. The opening is so pretty, but the ending is just really fucking good all around. Okay, over to Bocchi, over to episode 9. Wait for it to load. Pause. First frame. Copy. Paste. There you go. Take a sip of tea first. Full screen. Starting in 3, 2, 1. Boop. Yep, you had your first actual full concert. You also have 3 or 4 episodes remaining, so what? You did your big summer break thing. Now you still have more summer break left. Practicing that one song. And for you, enjoying it to its fullest is staying in your room practicing guitar. I respect that. Yeah, let's be real. I knew you could still be doing your O-tuber stuff or whatever. Your covers. That's because they know how awkward you are. Okay. Kind of coming out of your shell a little bit. The cat with the gratitude. Okay, sure. That's probably a meme or something. And she's coming out of her shell enough to try to do this. That's actual growth. Good for you, Bocchi. Just message. Just send her a text. That's all you need to do. Was it like 6 p.m.? Yeah, it's dinner. 3 weeks later. You're learning the general theory of relativity, okay? I mean, we have pictures now, so it's not exactly theorized. Bocchi, stop doing what I do. You are not allowed to be this relatable. Yeah, you're in the gravity well of your own social anxiety. Okay, so Niji-sanji's 7th wave looks to be another 6-person wave. They might also still be students of the Institute of Mystics or whatever, because I saw Scarla responding to one of them on Twitter, kind of inferring that they were both students. Let's see. Council Treasurer. Oh god, it's a student council. Duke of Discipline. Let's see. Exorcist spelled incorrectly, I think. Arcana of Melancholy. Okay. These are fun bylines, but it's just kind of weird. Heart Hacker. Okay. Haut Allure. Huh. The Soul Prophet. And much like with Iluna, it looks like this is a mixed gen. 3 each, I think, male and female. Let's see. It's a debut teaser, so I'm not sure if we have a date yet. It's at the very end, isn't it? Should be. No. Okay. Huh, I guess we're just on teaser at this point. Anyway, back to the show. What, is she talking to people? I thought you said she was being weird. She's like mental imaging how to talk to people and imagining the... Oh god. Is that a thing in Japan? Cicada graves? I assume it's like a kitty thing, like seeing the cicadas die during summer while they're on summer break. Oh, neat. Oh. Hey, see? You told it to her. Stop being the protagonist. God damn. So basically Bocchi's schedule, but like much more full. Damn. Must have been a hell of a cicada. What are those? This could go either way at this point. Then go to the mountains or something. Wait, doesn't that trigger her Seishun complex or whatever? Oh, guitar got a girlfriend, okay. Her imaginary guitar friend has better relationships than she does. I don't know if you did or not. I mean, actually, yeah, that's probably the best. I feel like either of the other two would have more upper body strength. Like, Ichika, because she's a drummer, and Ryo, just, I feel like she has a lot more strength than the others. Just, she doesn't talk about it. Then again, this is anime. Every character, by default, can lift 5 times their body weight continually. Oh, God. When the school festival is shit, you know it ain't gonna be a school in the show. For the school or in general? Oh yeah, you thought Hill was like super cool, didn't you? Oh, I thought that she was the guess on the test and hope type. Damn, I know that. It's just head empty. I don't doubt it. Not by normal means, but in general, yes. For her, yes. Is sea salt an ice cream flavor? I could believe it, and I think I've heard of it, but I'm not totally sure. Oh god, Bocchi's really out of it today. No one's in the water, so it probably is too late for swimming. Oh, she's back. Come on, you can handle it. Don't worry. Ah, fuck! Ichika, in front, now! Ah, fuck! They're doing the weird-ass wave thing. What the fuck did they buy? What is that? Fried taco sembe. Oh, takoyaki, then they press it. Okay. I'm not sure why that exists, but okay, sure. Not sure I'd call that cute, but sure, why not? Oh, I just realized that Bocchi looked normal in that picture, I think. And she's probably out of energy by now. Still have half an episode left, I think. Has it been 10 steps? Someone better be giving a fucking piggyback ride then. Yes, said half the group. Oh, Ijichi, not Ijika. Kitora! Why did we say yes? Same. God, stairs fucking suck. Shut up, old lady. Oh, Bocchi's dead for about the 5th time this episode. You go up the stairs, they go up the escalator, okay? Oh, that's what the Escar is. Okay. That's the name of the episode. Girl, you need to be more responsible with your allowance. Receptionist lady, at that point, I'd say you pay for their tickets and take the bases. You can absolutely flip those. Just the immediate blank look. Wait till you have to go back down. Oh, shit. You don't have positivity. Oh my god. She's happy and bubbly. What? Ah, good. That was enough to remind Bocchi of everything. I mean, I'd be goddamn terrified, but it's pretty. Also that. Oh, okay. Kira's the only one that's realizing just be a fucking tourist. This is a different dynamic than they've had for the past few episodes, and it's really fun. Oh. Well, the stream started buffering on my end, but it didn't drop any frames, so I'm going to assume we're okay. I wonder if those are actual sound recordings of that bird. Damn! Enjoy the lactose intolerance, you fucking assholes! Not gonna lie, I was expecting a Birdemic reference or something. Hey there, Yamcha! That is absolutely on purpose, because that's a huge Japanese meme. Okay, that could work. Nice little cool down scene. Good for a band. Is there going to be a punchline, or is this going to be a heartfelt moment? Oh. Kind of both at once. Okay, well done. God, you just have endless energy, okay. Okay, cool, yes. You're so pure and happy. I just realized that she's talking normally to her friends. Like, there actually is a little bit of growth per episode. Yeah, it actually might. Oh no. Too much extroversion. Oh, your muscles are so sore. Oh. Actually, yeah, too much extroversion. Oh, we still aren't done. Okay. Stage performers wanted. Oh, looks like we got the next arc then. Kind of a hard cut to the ending, but okay, sure. Anyway, I very much have to go use the bathroom, so I'm going to keep this nice and short. Thank you all very much for joining me today. If this live stream hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do all that YouTube stuff you heard a million times. I hope you Whoop, sorry. I pressed a button to bring up the BRB screen and I interacted with the show. If this live stream hasn't ruined your life, then go ahead and do all that YouTube stuff you've heard a million times. I hope you have a wonderful remainder of your day, and I hope to see you in the next one, where I should be streaming tomorrow. I'm kind of feeling Hard West, actually. But as usual, follow me on Twitter at Peter Moxilin if you want various updates on my streaming schedule or what I intend to stream, as well as just my random-ass ramblings about video games, anime, etc. And until I see you in the next one, have a good day. Bye.